Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to take a hike across Manhattan, especially Midtown Manhattan, that area. So I found this group through Meetup. Rachna suggested me that, so thanks to her. Look at me, look at my outfit. Oh, I have a camo of everything, a shirt, a pant, you name it, I'll have it, even a hat. So yeah, this is actually my second time going to New York City. I wanted my first time to be special, but it turned out to be more like a very bad date. I'll explain how and why. So I wanted my first time to be like super special. I was like, yeah, if I'm going to New York City, it should be with great company and all of that. And then I was looking for internships. So during that phase, I happened to correspond with a company. I don't want to name the company, and we had like a video call, video date kind of thing. And then they asked me to come to New York City. I was like, oh yeah, first time New York City, we can do the internship there, it will be great and all of that. But I wasn't properly informed, so when I went there, I was pretending to have a good time. I was like, I had to get out of there as soon as possible, and my friends were all sleeping or something like that. It was Saturday, so my friends were all, it was more like recovery day for my friends, so nobody to bail me out also. But then I came back, I wanted to leave New York. So first time went like that. So today is my second day going to the city, so I hope everything goes well. So yeah, let's go. Journal Square train station right now, and I have to be at the place by 10:30, and I decided to go to the place around 10:15 so that I can greet everyone who are coming. And I've been here in Jersey City from the past like 10 days, completely 10 days. So after 10 days, I'm actually going to go to New York City, and I am really excited, kind of nervous because of my last experience. Whenever I was in Jersey City, I was going to New York, so it was always on the opposite side. Now I'm going towards New York City, and I just now looked at the routes. I'm like, yeah, this one, yeah, okay, done. I am kind of confident. If there's anything goes wrong, I can walk. It's okay. Miles and miles I can walk. No worries. Train is also here. Full ready. Street. It's the usual map which is on the beach. And today I'm here at Journal Square. We'll go to Overpen, and then I have to get down at 23rd Street. Got down at 23rd Street. And yeah, this is my first time actually. Usually, whenever I log in, I kind of knew an idea of where I was, what I was doing, the history of the place. I kind of did that research, and I also talked to a lot of people. But with this, I'm also exploring the whole place for the first time with you guys. So I kind of will talk about whatever I know, and other things I'm just going to show you guys. And I hope it's the right exit. See, I look at how the subway actually is. The meeting spot which they have told us, so I hope there are people there already. I don't want them to come late because I have something else planned, and I hope that doesn't get spoiled. It's the Flatiron building. The name comes because of its triangular shape, and when seen from the top it resembles an iron. At the point of completion in 1902, it was at 20 stories high. It was one of the tallest skyscrapers in New York City, and now it still looks like it's under construction. Met with the tour guide, and there are like 3 other people apart from me, and he just said that there are around like 50 people who registered for the event, but just 20% of the people show up, and many are fake accounts, all of that. So at least I get to know New York City well. If I'm coming to the city next time with someone else, I can explain to them, oh yeah, this is this, this is that. But most of the other things I'm getting to know from the tour guide, and what are we seeing and explaining to you guys. This is the Empire State Building. Wow. When it was built, that was like the tallest and the finest building in New York. Now it's not the tallest, but still it's regarded for its height and all of that. Today I'm not going up to the observatory. Walking through each and every street, there are so many buses, tour buses, people around. The New York Public Library. Each city and each township has its own public library, and this one is of New York. While walking, I was talking to a lot of people, and then one of them happens to be a software engineer, working for Google, and I was like, oh, I was asking a lot of questions. So yeah, I mean there are around like 10 people who have come for the hike, and we are making few photo stops along the way. We're just walking, so I'm also trying to show videos, talk to people, and get to know them. So it's really nice.
Sometimes it's 100. I don't know. Why are they trying to knock the door? Look.
Like about New York is that there's a dedicated bus and cycle lanes. I mean bike lane is not here, and there's a subway station at every other street. So using trains and walking is the most common way of transport in New York City. Bank of America Tower. Whole building just for the bank. We are here at the H&M Tower. And the next stop is actually Times Square. Good luck to all those owning cars, because driving the city and finding parking is a huge challenge altogether. I'm here at the famous Times Square. Millions and millions of people come here in a year, and lakhs of people in a day. People holding phones, taking pictures. Yeah, I've said that. Look at this. 11:15 right now, and you can see the number of people. I mean, imagine the number of people at night. Huge streets I'm talking about in New York City have dedicated bike lanes on the sides. Like another person, and that person seems to be working for the UN. So I have like so many amazing people. UN, Google. Let's see what's next. I have a few streets with street market kind of thing, where you get things on the road. Grand Central building right now. To the Grand Central Terminal, and he's our tour guide. So just for my vlog, he's taking us inside. Technically, we're not supposed to go inside, but yeah, it's so nice. This is where a lot of movies and series are also shot, right? So I always wanted to visit this building and see what it's like inside. Oh my god! Wow! Like the architecture. The vibe of the place itself is so different and so nice. All tourists only. Nobody came to get the train. All tourists. The Grand Central Terminal. I remember this building through many shows and series, but I can't imagine this building being empty. So the last year I saw this building empty was when they closed it for the BTS on music video which he did for Jimmy Fallon show or something. Yeah, I like the vibe of the place though. So the train lines here to the Grand Central Terminal. You can see the Chrysler building. And that's known for its architecture. Actually, this is the front side to the building, but we are going that side. And this is Madison Avenue. Actually, today we have India Day parade on this street. I don't know which side exactly, but this whole street is Madison Avenue. Fairs happen here every alternate week. This is one new thing which I learned today. You see those things? These are called scaffolding. There's also a law regarding that, because these are all like tall buildings and stuff would fall down from the building and all that. So to prevent, that's one purpose, to actually prevent it. The second one, they every 5 years they come to inspect the building, and they have to keep this as part of all of that. And after that they can remove, but then it takes months of time to actually repair and get all these things done. So these things also kind of remain. So yeah, there's also some law which the person who told me wasn't sure about. Yeah, I see this a lot of scaffolding in New York City, because they're all tall buildings and that. You can see the number of people who are actually walking, especially at 42nd Street, because it's Times Square. So yeah, I love New York is there almost everywhere. There's New York merchandise almost everywhere, and there's also halal cart food in almost every single corner. I mean, halal cart food is there more than any McD. Like McD is there in almost every single corner of the streets. Again, scaffolds for the building, for construction, as well as for the repairs which is happening. Look at how many halal carts. 1, 2, then there's 3, 4, 5. That building in the center is Rockefeller building. It's known for the tallest Christmas trees are put up there, and there's also an ice rink. The architecture for this church.
I've been wearing this for decades. This damn silly.
What are you gonna do that? You can't
Right.
use that, you know?
Look at that building over there. The shape of the building. We are at Trump Tower, and my guide asked me if we can use the restroom in this building. Oh, it's open to the public as well. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Crown building.
I don't actually know what this building is.
It's Trump Tower.
But yeah, I know. But like, what's it? Middle Eastern food?
Okay. I'm vlogging and you're talking about food. But yeah, continue. I'm listening. I'm listening. This Trump Tower.
Oh, wait, Middle Eastern.
Okay. Yeah, discussing our cuisines. Whew. And look at all the tall buildings and the number of tourists who are standing in between.
It's not that many tourists.
Okay, it seems before the pandemic there was not even space to breathe, but now they say it's less tourists. That's what I heard. So that's Central Park over there, and we are walking outside Central Park. One day I also want to walk inside Central Park and try to make a video of that. It's New York City buses which say I love New York for every single sign. This place seems to be a bit peaceful as well. And Central Park is so huge too. One of the most famous museums in New York City. And I have seen a lot of pictures where people just sit on the steps, which is what they are doing currently as well. One more day I'll come and visit this place as well. Right now we are just hiking across, that's why I'm just showing you guys from the outside. Entrance to the Met. 88th Street.
This is the big one.
What is this?
This is Guggenheim Museum.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow,
It's
another
well known
museum.
for its architecture.
Guggenheim Museum.
No,
And the Central Park, it's running from 88th, 59th to 116th Street. Wow.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guggenheim Museum of Art.
I actually haven't been to the Guggenheim. I went to the Met, but I didn't go there. Yeah. No, it's great. It's nice. Oh my god.
Just completed a hike, and we have, what's your name? Tell your name. Introduce yourself.
Besania, nice to meet you.
And she's from Puerto Rico. Wherever I go, I meet in Puerto Rico.
Carmen from El Salvador.
El Salvador. Oh, by the way, my two new roommates, one is from Puerto Rico and one is from El Salvador. Seriously, like really? And she works for UN, by the way.
Yeah.
And I mean, we just completed a hike. It was around 5 to 6 miles. That was what was written in the itinerary. And yeah, we covered what, like 5 to 6 to 7 places, and it's like my first time in New York City, like proper first
You did
time.
good, man.
So yeah, I was also getting recommendations from her. Visania gave me a lot of recommendations.
Good
And she's going to Spain to study journalism, and she was doing music for a while, and now she is shifting her career just like me. So she's doing that, and there's this person, she works for the UN.
UN.
Which field in UN? If we are in New York, we can jaywalk.
Okay, great.
So,
Okay.
see, I am being a proper New Yorker compared to you guys.
Yeah,
So yeah, how is it working for UN, by the way?
it's great.
See, I asked
A
for
lot of
referral
work.
and openings, so she's going to suggest some openings and referrals,
Yeah.
and then she's going to go to Spain. But
And she
has-
speaks 6 languages. Madonna mia.
Oh my god!
It's amazing.
How many do you speak?
I speak 4.5.
Okay, that's good enough. And she's also a huge foodie, so I was getting a lot of food recommendations from her.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
thanks for that. And now I'm planning to go to India Day Parade. So that's why we are going to the train station. And as a proper New Yorker, she knows how to guide me well as well. So that's a good thing. So Alright, that's it. Let's say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.